you can now get anything delivered with Uber Eats. But take it from me, that doesn't mean you can eat anything.
Got a little tense there. Just what do you guys think? You guys did well, or you got just offensively to allow you to preserve that win. It got a little tense there. Just what you see from your team offensively, just making enough plays to be able to get that win.
Yeah, it's really good execution down the stretch. We just tried to do what we, run our stuff. We got away from that a little bit in the fourth quarter. And then as the game settled down, just trying to put the ball in CJ's hands, trying to have JV set the screen and then play off of those two.
Yeah. You decided to close with Jose. Just what did you see from him in this game?
I thought he was great. Defensively, he was all over the place, getting steals, doing what he does. Offensively, he was giving us a lot on the offensive end. So just closing the game with him, putting him on Trae Young, causing havoc, and then having Herb guard Bogdanovich is the way we wanted to finish.
I mean, what does that just say about Jose, that a guy who's undrafted rookie, like you're throwing him on Trae Young at the end of the game?
It's a credit to his perseverance, his resiliency. He's a guy that, like Herb, comes in the gym every day and works at it. And then, he was Defensive Player of the Year in his conference. So he's more than capable, 4-year guy that comes in and knows how to play, can execute, and he plays hard every time he touches the floor.
And Christian actually this before the game, but he had a couple more plays tonight where he hit on the baseline and got steals. I mean, what's it like to see when he's doing that on the court?
It's incredible that he can do that and that he has an awareness of how to execute that type of steal. One of the first times I've seen it. But every time he does it and he gets a steal, we're grateful that he's just that type of guy.
Yeah, you said over and over again, you feel like that jumbo lineup with Jackson and JV really gives you guys an advantage with the size and athleticism. How much do you think that played a factor tonight, just the size y'all were able to put on the court?
Yeah, I've been saying it since we went to that lineup, but, having Jackson and JV and Herb and those guys out there, we're long, we're athletic. We can guard multiple positions, and they just take up a lot of real estate. Jackson was great today. He rebounded the ball well, got out in transition and got a couple easy buckets. I thought defensively he was sound.
And we talked about it before, but, since the All-Star break, all the wins you guys have had, you basically ran away with it, in the fourth quarter. And tonight you guys, like you said, had to execute, had to get stops down the stretch. How important was that, especially, without BI out there?
I thought it was important for us to execute down the stretch and step up to the free throw line and make our free throws. When we played Denver in Denver, we had moments where we were executing, they were going down executing, but the game came down to who can make their free throws. And tonight, Jose made 2 big ones. JV made a free throw to put us up. And that's what it takes, execution and stepping to the line and making your free throws when you have a lead.
Yeah, you mentioned JV. Just how big was he for you guys tonight?
He was great. His patience, offensively, defensively, he was in the right spots. He's a monster on the boards usually every game. And so he did a really good job of anchoring our group.
Go to Jim Eichenhofer on Zoom.
Hey, Coach, I know it's a long game and there's a lot of runs back and forth, but how do you think it was the tone that you guys set in the first quarter to come out with the energy that you did? And it seemed like because you guys were playing from ahead the whole night.
Yeah, to your point, it's important for us to get off to good starts. We set the tone right away, kind of knocked them on their heels, and then we just continued to execute from there. With our group, anytime that we can play with a lead, it's to our advantage.
Just one more from you on her. Jose, what does it say about it? Not only we talk about him being an undrafted guy stepping up, but having the wherewithal to attack at that time late in the game to get that layup. Where he's got a lot of other options on the court, but feeling confident enough in himself and his game to hit that layup you guys needed.
He's a confident kid. He comes in and he works at it. So when he gets on the floor, he has the freedom but the responsibility to execute. And he saw an opening. I think it was a screen with him and JB, and he just took advantage of it, went to the basket and made it. And he's made big plays for us throughout the course of the season, and we really lean on him, his energy and his effort. He was great tonight.
CJ on the floor.
All right, you're now tuned in. Wait, first of all, hold on. Let me replay that. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, SOTP. You know what that stands for? State of the Pelicans. My name, I am your co-host, your host, your everything on this show. My name is DJ. Before we start this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification. Hit the share button as well. Hit the thumbs up if you will. Also, share this video if you're a New Orleans Pelicans fan. Also, a New Orleans Saints Pelicans. Um I'm gonna be talking about the G League as well in one of these videos. So yeah, this channel about to come. This channel here is about to come up. Uh, Quote unquote. I'm about to tell all my subscribers. The way you look up my videos is you can do it two ways. You can do it by typing in DJ, that's DEJAY, and you can put State of the Pelicans. Everything spaced out. So it's going to be DJ space state space of space the space Pelican. Or you can type in uh, the name of the video, like Pelicans come back with a bang and beat the Spurs, and they'll come up. But if you want to see most of my videos, type in DJ State of the Pelicans. Everything spaced out. With that being said, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the live stream. Like I said, I know I'm late. I know I'm late. Uh, Great show. Ready for Larry Nance to play. All right. So shout out to Michael. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna talk about the Zion one-on-one and the Larry Nance in the next video because I want to get caught up with the last two games. With that being said, let's talk about as you see the highlights in the third quarter right now. I I barely got to watch this game, so I mean this is like my second time like reviewing actually the highlights. Um, so let's get right into it. Let me share this. Let me share my screen with y'all. And let me get that share screen. That all right. So in this video or in this live stream, we're gonna talk about the Atlanta Hawks win and as well as the Hornets loss. Shouldn't have lost that one, but hey, it is what it is. We don't got Bi Zion, Larry Nance, excuse me. I mean, Herb Jones got ejected. That was a horrible call, but hey, it is what it is. So let's get right into it. We're gonna talk about the Atlanta Hawks game, and then we'll double back and we're gonna talk about the Hornets game, and then we're going to I'm gonna talk about the next game, which is tomorrow, well today, pretty much, and we're gonna go so far from so far. With that being said, how y'all doing? My name is DJ, and let's get right to it. So first off, as you can see on the screen, the New Orleans Pelicans beat Atlanta Hawks by 5, I believe. I want to say that right. 117, 112, 112 plus 5. I believe that's right. Let me see. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, see, that boy no match. That boy no match. Shout out to me. That boy smart, y'all. Y'all hear that? That boy smart. It's gonna take me a while, but I wasn't the smartest Mac guy, but simple Mac. I kind of doubt myself, but I got it though. All right, so let's get right into it. That was a little joke. But hey, I graduated high school. That's all that matters. All right, so the New Orleans Pelicans are 1-7 beat the Atlanta Hawks by 5, 117 and 112. Now, before I even start, this game shouldn't have been the closing it should have been. We was up by damn now what 15, 20 points coming in the third quarter. But I mean, they do got Sugar. I mean, not Sugar Trey. Well, yeah, they got their own Sugar Trey. Trey Young. We trying to get Trigger Trey, Trey Murphy the third. But I mean, it's coming. It's coming. But as we look at the team stats, we're looking at the team stats right now. Field goal, we shot 96 shots and made 43. Percentage wise, that's 44.8. 3 point, we did not do. I mean, we did. Don't get me wrong, we did win this game, but we shot way more threes than now. Percentage wise, we shot 33.3% from downtown, and won the game by 5. The ending of this game was scary. We just gonna call it a buck. We're gonna call it 100. This game, the closing, the last three, I want to say the last 3 minutes of this game, I was coming home from work, and I was listening to it on my way home. And Bob, when I tell you I was driving, like I'm like, don't lose the lead. Don't do it. Don't do it. And like I was pretty nervous to be honest with you, but it came back. I got home. Shout out to Josie Alvarado for making the last two, the last two free throws, uh, and then Jonas to seal the deal. Um, so let's get right into it. I can't read the comments right now because I'm. Okay, we don't have the comments. All right, bet. Shout out to y'all. Free throws, we shot 27 free throws and made 24. Percentage wise, 88.9%. Rebounds, we killed them 54-40. Assists, 22. Well, we was tied in assists. Steals, we had 12-7. Blocks, 1 out of 4. Turnovers, we was tied in turnovers in this game. Fast break points, 17-7. Points in the paint was 62-42. So we killed Atlanta in the paint pretty much. Fouls, 23-22. Technical fouls 0. Flagrant fouls 0. Our largest lead was 19 points. We was up 19 points and actually won by 5. We gotta do better. This team has to do better. Turnovers, okay. I'm accept like the shot clock violation. I'm accept that one because that's like a hit and miss. Like, all right, we gonna count that turnover. Let's get back on defense and see what we got left. Let's drop the next play. So I understand that, but like I say, I haven't seen the game like that third quarter. Well, I gotta go back to the third quarter because I didn't pause it. So, like I said, wait, I'm tripping. Okay, but yeah, we lost our lead. We lost a 19-point lead. You know what? And I'm mad to say that I feel like when the Pelicans lose that type of league, I think about Atlanta Falcons. And this is not Atlanta Falcons channel. This is the New Orleans Pelicans channel. But y'all remember the Atlanta game, the Super Bowl game. They was up 17-3 and lost it and lost. But in this case, we won. I mean, this is not football, but hey, it is what it is. Let's get to the point. The player statistics. What I call it is the box score. Straight Jacket Jones, Herbert Jones Played 37 minutes, 4 for 6 from down. 4 for 6 from the field, 1 for 2 from downtown, 2 for 3 from the charity strike. 11 points, 4 steals, 2 assists, 3 rebounds, and that's it. Najee Marshall, of course, we don't have Josh Hart, so Najee Marshall has to step up. Najee Marshall gave you 7 points, 1 turnover, 1 assist, 6 rebounds. Shot 1 for 3 from downtown, 3 for 9 from the field, played 27 minutes. Jonas wait, hold on. That's not how I say his name. It's Jonas Valanciunas. All right, shout out to me. Played 33 minutes in this game. Shot 10 for 16. Oh, wait. Okay. That shit hit the fuck on me. That's scared. Scared the fuck out of me just now. But okay. He shot 16 for 10 from the field, 1 for 2 from downtown. Shot 5 for 6 from the field. Stop him. He shot 5 for 6 from the charity strike. 12 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, and gave you 26 minutes. So he averaged a double-double in this game. Jax, no hate, son. Shut up. I hate you. I don't like you. Come on.
It's Maggie.
Shit. Pause. Shit's getting the fuck out of me. Jackson Hayes. Averaging, well, he's actually playing the 4 position. He averaged 38 minutes, 5 for 12 from the field, 1 for 2 from downtown, 1 for 1 from the charity strike, 12 rebounds, 12 points, 1 block, 1 assist. CJ McCollum. No, I'm playing. CJ McCollum. 39 points, 39 minutes, 25 points, 2 for 6 from downtown, 5 for 6 from the charity strike. He shot 9 for 6, 26 from the field, 8 assists, 4 rebounds, 1 steal. The players off the bench with no other than Billy Hernan Gomez with 15 minutes, 17 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, shot 7 for 7 from the charity strike, 0 for 1 from downtown, and he shot 5 for 12 from the field and played 15 minutes. Your next big player off the bench was no other than Josie Alvarado. Can he shoot? Yes, I can shoot. Very funny. He had 15 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, shot 4 for 4 from the charity strike, 1 for 3 from downtown, shot 5 for 9 from the field, and played 24 minutes. Trigger Trey got in the game, didn't really do much, but it's coming. Tyrone Wallace got in the game, didn't really do too much, scored 4 points. He was a negative, plus and minus, he was a negative 13. He shot 2 for 4 from the field, 0 for 1 from downtown, and played 9 minutes. The Hawks was no other than Kevin Herter. He didn't even do nothing either, and I want him on the Pelicans. Trigger Trey Young, 34 minutes, 5 for 14 from the field, 3 for 5 from downtown, 8 and 8 from the charity strike, 5 rebounds, 10 assists, 7 turnovers, and scored 21 points. Plus and minus on Trey Young was negative 19. Clint Capella, 31 minutes, 14 points, 10 rebounds, no assists, no steals, 1 block, 1 turnover. Plus and minus was a negative 12 on Clint Capella. He also shot 7 for 10 from the field, 0 for 2 from the charity strike, and that's it. DeAndre Hunter, if I'm not saying this man's name right, but it sounds right, so I'm going to keep going. He averaged 25 minutes in this game, 5 for 10 from the field, 1 for 4 from downtown, 1 assist, 2 steals, and scored 11 points. Daniel Gallinari, That sounds right. I know it's not that man's first name, but it sounded right, so I'm gonna keep going as well. Like I said, this is New Orleans Pelicans channel. This is not Atlanta Hawks. He played 41 minutes, 11 for 21 from the field, 3 for 9 from downtown, shot 2 for 2 from the chatter strike, and scored 27 points, 3 assists, and 5 rebounds. Their bench was no other than a backup, Bogdanovich, 21 points, three for three from the chatter strike, 2 for 9 from downtown, and he shot 8 for 18 and played 33 minutes. That is about that. The stat that brings out this win was, um, I guess, the free throw. That's like, I mean, okay, I guess you can fight for the rebounds as well, because we had 36 defensively. Offensively, we had 18. Um, the assists, I mean, we was tied in assists. No, you know what? The stat that brings out this win was points in the paint. We scored 62 points in the paint, so that means now the only reason why Kent Capella scored where he scored is because of and he damn near scored 14 points. So I mean, like Kent Capella, he's not no shooter. He's not no stretch four, stretch five. He don't need a mid range. Like if I was in the NBA and I'm gonna get next to the next game, I don't want to spend too much time on this one. Um, like if I'm watching film, I know half of these big men is not going to hit threes. As far as like Clint Capella, who else? Not really gonna hit no threes. I mean, nowadays you will want to stretch out that your team. To be honest with you. All right, so we got Jackson Hayes. He's playing pretty good. I mean, he's shooting pretty good from the 3-point line. Willie Henry Gomez, he can do a little bit. A little bit. You got Jonas Valanciunas. He might hit one or two a game. You got Larry Nance. He might hit one or two a game, maybe three. Uh, Kenta Porzingis, like the big. I mean, like in this league, to be honest with you, you're gonna have to shoot. To be honest with you, whether you 7 feet, 6 feet 11 from on down, you're gonna have to shoot. All right, good. I stopped that. Great. So with that being said, I was gonna play the post game interview by your coach, but yeah, I want to play that. Hold on, let me see. That was a loss against the Charlotte Hornets, right? All right. So here is Willie Green post game interview against the Charlotte Hornets, I guess. Hold on.
Love gaming? If you woke up tomorrow morning with a job in gaming or esports,
Coach, valiant effort fell just barely short. Where did you see the slippage? What could have been the difference maker?
I'm proud of our guys. I think I told them in the locker room, this is a really good trip and close to being great. However, execution down the stretch is extremely important, something we've been talking about. And we just fell a little short with this group down the stretch. But like you said, Jen, they fought, they competed, and it was right there for the taking. Give Charlotte credit. They made plays down the stretch that ultimately won the game for them.
Moments to grow on, perhaps a learning lesson.
Absolutely. We were in a similar situation in Atlanta, and we just executed. We made plays. We made shots. We got timely stops. And tonight, it just kind of slipped through the cracks on us.
You had some folks step up from the bench, especially after Herb got ejected. What did you think of Najee's performance?
Najee was great. He was flying around defensively, rebounding the ball, making plays for us. And it's great to see our young guys. Trey, same thing, came out and played a really good game. It's great to see our guys come in and just have growth.
The second game in a row, you closed with Jose. You found something there?
You know, it's been a season of adjustments. So Devontae is still a little banged up. And, you know, getting Jose in the game, he just had a little bit more, especially at this time of the season. We got to get Devontae healthy. But I thought it looked good for the most part. Once again, we just came up short.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you.
And here is no other than CJ No Color.
Sure, where did this one away?
I think we just didn't get enough stops. They got out and ran, went on a run like most teams do, and we didn't get stops. Gave up some easy baskets, some dunks down the stretch, and I think that was the difference in the game.
The big third quarter for you and LaMelo Ball. What was happening in the third quarter?
Just trying to be aggressive on the back-to-back, trying to put a team away, try to get up double digits, and give yourself some breathing room going into the fourth. But credit them, they played well, went on a run, and stole a game that we should have won.
And the ejection of her, was that something that galvanized the team?
I thought it should have been flagrant one, but it happens.
How do you think you guys just locked back in after that happened?
It's a part of sports. You know, you got to be able to finish games, and obviously Herb's a big part of our team, and we missed him tonight, but it was still a winnable game.
Yeah, what do you guys just talk about afterwards? That couldn't have done the offensive end in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, trying to turn the ball over. Other than that, I thought we got good looks. I got to get us a shot on the last possession, but other than that, up 8, up 9, up 10, you got to push that lead up and continue to do what we were doing before. And they went on a run, and we weren't able to withstand that.
Yeah, I was going to ask to kind of walk us through that final possession. Like you were really frustrated just the way it turned out, kind of got stuck at the ball.
Yeah, I wasn't great spacing. I got to make a quicker decision. I didn't have a good passing angle. Should have pump faked it, but I don't have to watch the film. But credit them. They sent the double. I got to make myself more available to make a pass, and I did it. We didn't get a shot off.
You know, you mentioned, not being able to get a stop in those last few minutes. Before that, you guys won 7 straight minutes, without a bucket. We just kind of see on the offensive end that kind of stalled.
We had some good looks. We just didn't make them. They were trapping ball screens and hedging, and we were making the right decisions, hitting the pocket and things of that nature. We just didn't score.
And back-to-back games for you guys where, this comes down to execution in the fourth quarter and making plays. I guess how important is that for you guys, to go through those situations and kind of win?
Yeah, that's what playoff basketball is like. Every game is close into the last, 3 minutes. 1-2 possession game. You got to be able to get stops and execute, make free throws, prevent offensive rebounds. And I don't think we did those things tonight, and that was the difference.
All right, that was CJ No Color. Next up, we're going to hear from Najee Marshall.
This man is about to buy tires on TireRack.com. Tire Rack is
Close, just fell a little bit short. If you could change something at the end, is there a play that you would do differently, something that the team could have executed in a different way?
Just executing on the defensive end, late game. We have a low man a couple of times, and I think if I could just take 2 or 3 of those plays back, you know.
Excellent effort by you. What was working for you this evening?
Just taking what the defense gives me and playing hard like I always do. Getting out in transition, running hard, and even if I don't get it, cutting hard so my team is feel.
Did the ejection of her galvanize the team at all, especially the bench?
Most definitely, because we definitely felt like, if anything, it was a flagrant one. So we definitely just try to get the W for him.
Not the way you wanted to end this game tonight, but before the third quarter, you said, "Hey, let the Bulls get 2 or 3." How do you feel about these 3 games as a whole?
I feel pretty good. Like I said, it was some late plays that we didn't make down the stretch, or else we would have won this game. So I feel pretty good about this game, and right now I'm just looking on to the next one.
We got the her rejection was kind of questionable, and some other calls. Like, how do you just manage your emotions?
You just got to
game, you know, you got to stay locked in, and you don't really got time to battle your emotions and being locked in. So it's on to the next player, the next guy, but, you know, we definitely try to get the W for him.
Yeah, like I said, but not being able to stop those last couple of minutes really hurt. But before that, you guys were like, 7 straight minutes without the bucket. What you kind of see the offense during those stretch?
I think we were just getting stops, getting out, and getting in transition, which is, you know, our best basketball at times. And like you said, we stopped getting stops down the stretch, and, you know, they took that away from us.
It's just, obviously, you guys are opening up your BI back, but, going through these back-to-back games where it's close down the stretch, you got to execute. I guess what did y'all kind of learn in these last 2 games?
Like you said, just got to execute, not just offensively, but defensively as well. And we're a young core. We're learning and we're growing as we go on. So we'll be back and better next game.
Will just asked what I was going to ask, but I just was going to ask you, what if there's stuff that you can benefit. I mean, you have so many young guys on this team. Are there stuff that you can take away or benefit from in terms of, you guys could be in the play-in tournament where you're in a situation where it's one game, do or die, to go through the last 2 nights where you've been in games like this?
I think just executing. The margin for error is small, and like you say, we're a young core. I think the more we understand that, the better we'll be. Thank you all. Have a good night.
All right, you heard it from Najee Marshall. You saw the ejection of Herb Straight Jacket Jones. It should have been a flagrant one. Now that I'm seeing it now, because the man is trying to do a Euro. So with that, I mean, you gotta. He had the. Yeah, I feel believe it was a flagrant foul 1. Because, I mean, he's trying to finish. As a defensive player, I'm backing up. I'm just going to let that man go. Because, of course, you're trying to Euro. So, okay, so let's put it in perspective now. Let's say if James Harden was to do that. He's going to have to finish. Like, you're going, like, I don't know. That right there, yeah, it should have been a flagrant 1. I disagree with the flagrant 2 foul. No move, because you swing your elbows like flagrant 1. Flagrant 2, I'm good with either one. I don't know. It should have been a flagrant. I'm trying to read the comments. Per rule, it's an ejection, but the rule needs to be changed. Turbo call. If we lose because of this, I'm a flip. Damn, not pretty much Mickey Mouse flagrant. Yeah. It looked like he snuck him but with an elbow, the NBA trying to keep the Lakers ahead. Yeah, there is, because that call that should have been a flagrant 1. Just a flagrant 2, but Jack's bleeding from the mouth from a no call. Yeah, so it was a lot of this game we was playing against the refs pretty much, trying to make sure the Lakers make the tournament. Yeah, Pelicans versus refs. Holy shit! Yeah, that was pretty much this game. The Pelicans versus the refs. But that's enough of that. We're gonna talk about the game itself. So let me pull it up. Let's see. And then we're going to get out of here. All right, so let's talk about the game so we can get out of here. Field goals and percentage, we shot 44.4%. 3-point percentage-wise, we shot 37.5%. Free throws, we shot 87.5%. Rebounds, 47 rebounds. 15 rebounds in total, and defensive wise, we had 32 defensive rebounds. Assists, we had 23 assists, 9 steals, 4 blocks, 15 turnovers. Points off of turnovers, we had 10 and 14. Fast break points, we had 14 to 17. Points in the paint, we had 54 to 46. To their 46, and fouls, we had 16 to 19. Now, the stat that kills me, and like really stands out there to me with is we won the foul game pretty much. We had 16 fouls in that game, and we also killed them in the paint. That I mean, it didn't really stand out, but I mean, it kind of sort of did. Um, Another standout, we had 47 rebounds. It could be better, but we had 47 to the 35. We shot at least 87. I'm at 88.5. 88% from the charter strike. We do not do good as a 3-point team, bro, because we shot 9 for 24 in this game. Last game we shot, let me see. Hold on, let me get this. Okay. We I don't know.
Check it out. The game's live.
I got first.
First game.
First game.
There really is nobody like.
We love our new apartment,
Great kitchen, open floor plan.
but there's
It's amazing. He's talking about motorcycle insurance.
Let's go.